The Hunting Grounds is brought to you by Everett Chevrolet of Northwest Arkansas and by Bedford Camera and Video, Hook, Line, and Sinker Outdoors, Bowtech, Muddy Outdoors, Wet Ink Design, Gold Tip, Eagleseed, Shaybug Design, Nose Jammer, Lumenok, Four Wheel Concepts, Cross Country Camo, Popeyes of Northwest Arkansas, Spypoint.
Welcome back to another episode of the Hunting Grounds. We thank you guys for joining in on another weekly episode. If you're just joining in for the first time, you might want to catch up because this is episode 18 already this season. It's hard to believe, but we've got another cool hunt for you this week. We're going back to 2013. At the end of the season, we're doing a late season hunt. I'm going down to southwest Arkansas, way down south, and I'm hopefully going to put a tag on a buck. So as you all know, we're a different show, and I love getting out there and enjoying creation and hunting with as many people as possible. Ryan Richardson from Wicks, Arkansas got a hold of me on Facebook and said, man, we've got some phenomenal hunting down here. I don't know if you'd ever be interested in coming down, but we could possibly hook you up on a deer. I'd just like to be able to hunt with you a little bit. And so I was like, man, I'm going down. It's a 4-hour drive from where I'm at, but I'll be there.
Well, I was on Facebook one day, kind of just looking through there, and I come across this page called The Hunting Grounds. After I liked a few pictures and liked the page, the main guy that I seen on there, which is Stephen Fuller, he friended me on Facebook, and I accepted the friend request and messaged him on there talking about and asking him about more what they were about and stuff, and just trying to figure out how their show was going and how they kind of got started. And we got to talking back and forth, and I got to thinking about it, and I wondered if maybe he had come down and go on a hunt with me, you know, video a little bit and stuff. And I thought maybe that'd be fun, give me a little bit of experience, because he's definitely what I want to be one day.
Alright, well, it's morning number 2. We sat in this shooting house yesterday. Saw, you know, anywhere 10, 15 does come through, one button buck. The bucks, it seems like, are on lockdown mode with the does. So what we're trying to do is see as much property as we can, get out here and hopefully find one of those bucks that are looking for a doe that just got off a doe, or hopefully a doe will bring them to the field. So it's cold. It's I think 21 degrees when it came down. It's gonna get a little bit colder before the sun comes up, so we're gonna be back down by around the 90 degrees that we were yesterday out here. Hopefully we have a little bit more deer movement this morning. We'll see what happens.
So I was able to schedule 2 days on that first outing. Ryan and I busted our butts out there, saw a few deer, but the bucks were in lockdown, and it is thicker than snot around here in these pine cuts. So the big bucks weren't coming out. We were seeing lots of does. So Ryan made me a deal that if I get back down here, hopefully we can get on a buck. So I was able to fit 2 days into the schedule where I can go back down to Wicks, Arkansas, meet up with Ryan, and hopefully get on a buck. Hopefully this time we can make it work. So that morning we went out and literally froze our butts to the chair in the shooting house. It was freezing, nothing was moving. We decided to get out of there, drive around, see what we could see, to maybe pattern some deer for an evening hunt. We came up to his grandpa's field. There's always deer there, and I made a little bet with him. I said, man, I bet we see 10 deer. And he said, man, I think we'll hit 15 minimum. So we're driving through, we've counted 9 does, then we get up to 13 does, and all of a sudden he's like, man, I think I lost. And I was like, I think you did. And he said, man, there's 2 does right there. I was like, man. And he said, and there's 2 bucks. So there's 2 bucks. We aren't for sure quite what they are. I think one of them's a shooter. We're going to put a spot and stalk, kind of crawl on our knees over the crest of this hill, get as close as we can, not knowing that we're in for a very close encounter.
Man, that's awesome.
You got it all recorded?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's
oh,
sweet.
crap. I didn't hit record.
No.
No, I'm just joking.
And they, within 35 yards, they came right up to us. It was nuts. Those does, they've been pushed hard. They didn't care that we were here. And this buck was the bigger of the two. Dropped him in his tracks. So it's we're gonna go take a look at him now. He doesn't have any brows. They're broken. He's kind of broken up. So man, we got it done down here in Wicks, Arkansas. It is 10:15. Came down with Ryan Richardson, just a fan of our show. Said, man, if you want to come down, we'll try to put you on a deer. We'll have a good time. This is my second trip down here. Each time it's been rough. It's been cold. We just got through with snow and ice storms up north, and then I made my way down here. Just an awesome encounter to get those does to come up as close as they did with this buck chasing right in front of us, not knowing that we were even in the world. He's a big old stinky buck, so they like to call him down here, and he is run ragged. I mean, you can see his backbone. He's been rutting hard for a long time, and this has been a well sought after buck. You can't be any more blessed, and this is what it's all about.
All in all, this hunt was a pretty interesting and fun hunt. The 4 days that I got to spend with Steve, he's taught me a lot and stuff, and then getting this buck down, it was awesome. One of the funnest hunts I've ever been on, and something I'll definitely remember.
So this hunt is exactly what our show is all about. Got to experience a great hunt with a new friend of the hunting grounds. Couldn't ask for any better of a hunt. We had a close encounter. Those does were within 35 yards. That buck ran right up on us. Just an awesome hunt, and a hunt that I'll never forget. Well, that's it for this week's episode. I'd like to remind you guys it's easy to support us. If you're viewing this on Facebook, simply share this link on your Facebook page, comment below, give us a like. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to us, give us a thumbs up, tell your friends and family about us. We've got all our episodes online at thg-tv.com. But guys, right now in our neck of the woods, pre-rut is in full swing. We've got our young bucks that are chasing. We've got scrapes popping up all over the place. It's only a matter of time before that full swing of rut gets here, and those big boys are going to make that vital mistake of stepping out in daylight hours when you're out there in your stand. But until next week, go out of your way to get a youth or a new hunter involved in the outdoors, and as always, have a better than average day. Is that cow in the frame? Anybody want a cow? He's about the most goofball steer I've ever seen in my life. Hey, hey!